Okay, Michael.
Hi,
So,
Raj.
hi. So you've now done 3 months in AHB or
Mhm.
Al Boud Baikal. How's it gone?
Been doing a lot and been learning a lot. Yeah. So when I say learning a lot, like for example, technology-wise, or let's take for example the MATLAB software, which we're going to be using mainly for our modeling. So though I've been using MATLAB on my university
Right,
days, but it's not that extensive. So today, right now, I'm currently learning an in-depth
right.
learning of the MATLAB software and its capabilities. Yeah.
Okay, so
So
yeah,
yeah, basically growing a lot, and it's been growthful.
okay,
Three
good, good.
months,
So
yeah.
I mean, yeah, 3 months is not a huge amount of time. So, um, and also in terms of how we are looking to develop product,
Hmm.
obviously you've seen one event that we did, obviously with Child Services
Yeah,
and
exactly.
Prediction and Analytics. What do you see in terms of how we will develop product here? How the park helps? Obviously, this, the Sharjah Research
Hmm.
Park is a. We're not just here because it looks nice,
Yeah.
right? We're here for a specific reason. Is there anything you can talk about now, which is still early days, in how you plan to develop product or how the company looks to develop product? Are there any specifics that
Yeah.
come out?
SRTIP is like a really good ecosystem for all technology companies, where they just like incubate all technology company here, and then they had an opportunity to collaborate with each other.
Right.
So geographically wise, SRTIP is located around universities. So as you know, AHB is working with university research, so that's a very good thing. One good thing, and then I think for the methodology. Since we are also looking to build the HPC soon,
Yeah.
so it's gonna help a lot in terms of modeling. So it's gonna help a lot. So I think in terms of methodology, there's really no like a one size fits all
Right.
methodology. So
Sure,
it
sure.
really depends on the problem or the challenge statement that you're trying to solve.
And so, in terms of obviously developers and programmers,
Yeah.
now we're talking to quite a few.
Hmm.
We are talking to obviously the universities.
Right.
Our youngest sort of collaborator at the moment is 14,
Hmm.
who's providing us with some simple marketing assistance, through to obviously more experienced developers that we're looking at as
Yeah.
well. Um, how do you see, obviously, based on the people that you've spoken to, it doesn't matter about location as such,
Hmm.
um, do you think in terms of how we develop product, we will find the right people? So far we've been looking for about 6 weeks. Obviously, we're looking for more.
Yeah.
But if you just sort of talk about a little bit about who you've spoken to and who we're looking to find,
Hmm.
that might help other people reach out to us as well.
Yeah, spoken with different talents.
Right.
One from we have from Uzbekistan, we have from UK. So their skill sets varies. Uh, they have different what do we call this technical like
Capabilities.
capabilities.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we have wide skill sets that we have right now in our resources.
Exactly. So the point is, I think also that obviously me as being GM,
Hmm.
as obviously the AHB at the moment, we've got to build a team,
Yeah.
right? We've got to build, and obviously what we're trying to do in terms of product, we're not we're targeting specific challenge statements,
Hmm.
right? That's the key. And obviously, in terms of the some of the people that we've had involved, behavioral scientists, right, is
Yeah.
one of them.
Yeah.
So behavioral scientists or behavioral analysis, which I call them behavioral
Hmm.
scientists, they tend not to have a collaborative role sometimes. Sometimes these analysts will do something in isolation and hand
Right.
it on to someone
Hmm.
else. Because of our methodology being more agile, some of the things we do are an iteration, aren't we? So
Hmm.
when we speak to our end look, we like to call them end user value
Yeah.
creator, right? When
All right.
Satish is talking to the customer, and we don't even call them customers, they're stakeholders.
Hmm.
Yeah, our developers have to be able to understand that journey. Do you think we're ready for that yet? Is that something we're going to build over time? Have you even thought about perhaps how we will? We're not looking for. We're not going to say to a developer, here's a job,
Hmm.
go and create this, are we?
Right.
Right? We want thinkers, don't we?
Yeah. I think it's a process.
Right.
Development process wherein you have already established process, and then the process that other process that you might find along the way
Right.
while building the product. So in terms of the research and that technology, I think it's important to make a bridge and combine those two.
Right.
Because, for example, you have your research, and the technology that you're going to use is not yet identified. So on that part, it's gonna be like a trial along the way of
Right.
the product
Okay.
development.
Yeah. 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 So no, that's a very good point. So because, and I think that's something that modern day tech development is there's an iteration, isn't
Yeah,
it? You try something,
exactly. Yeah,
you can model it many times, you take the best bits out, and then obviously then you keep trying again. That's why I think we're, obviously yourself as well, in terms of being part of the development team, we should be able to create, I think, a team here that will be able to not just develop products that we are going to use in the local market, but for other regions as well.
yeah,
Yeah, I love the diversity bit. I think the UAE again has that very open and should I say tolerant? That's probably the wrong word to use, but very open, welcoming. Welcoming is what I was going to say. Welcoming way of obviously different nations being here. So that's something I think we are going to focus on as well. And yeah, let's see. I think let's talk again next month.
all right.
You give your update, and then we'll show our stakeholders what else we're doing.
Absolutely right.
All right.